Back with another episode 332, man. We up there in the 300s, man. Let's get it. A gift and a curse. We're going to talk about it. For real. What it do, brother?
Cooler, man. Finally on summer break.
Mm-hmm.
I had nothing to do the rest of the day besides preparing myself. But
facts. Chilling. Me and you both being teachers. But like you said, you got summer camp. I got summer school. So it's still continuously work. But shoot, enjoy y'all. For real, enjoy y'all break. I ain't gonna lie. It feel like it's been a long year, but honestly, it moved fast. This school year moved fast.
Not at my school. It's different with my school. My school felt like 3 school years in one. Cause you got so many kids that come and go. Some kids that start the semester, start the year, and then get kicked out and don't finish the year. So it's like you get new kids throughout the year.
Okay.
So it be feeling like the way the school year starts by the way it ends, you be feeling like you went through like a gajillion school years.
Facts, because you're dealing with different people, different kids each and every day. I feel that. I understand that. That's kind of like a blessing on my side, because like with I mostly have seniors, so it's like they're kind of transitioning on their way out the building. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of just moved fast. I have seniors and juniors. But we're going to talk about it today, man. The Faison podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe at 5 p.m. Eastern Time Thursday. You know we drop Color Power. All right, make sure you go get yours. All right. Game Shift. Make sure you go support. As always. Man, we got a lot to talk about and discuss, man. Gunna new album, Gift and the Curse drops. All right. Silence some doubters, man. He's a talented artist. We're going to talk about it. All right.
I don't know whatever. We'll get to that.
We're going to get to that. NBA has suspended Ja Morant, all right, for 25 games, slap on the wrist. All right, we're going to get into that. And also, real great news is J. Cole becomes a part owner of the but it's not New Orleans anymore, Charlotte Hornets. All right, after MJ has stepped down, okay, making that now a $1 billion franchise. So that's great. A question I had for real, this was something I came up with, but I was interested in asking, like before social media, Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Cheesecake Factory, those used to be the go-tos. Of course, it's like more options now, which is good, but like people are like, you know what I'm saying, treat those places like it's like peasantry, like, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to discuss that. Question of the day, I want to bring those back. Does being a genius mean you're smart? So it says the genius means smart. Okay, we're going to delve into that question, all right? And also, best standout actor and actress performances, all right, in movies. And lastly, the infamous would you rather. Would you rather, all right, be a thrill seeker or more so a relaxation seeker? So who are you as a person, all right? Hey, let's go. 15 out of 15, Hugh. 15 out of 15, Hugh. I mean, he silenced the Ditas, bro. 14 I got 14 out of 15 if I'm being real, because it's one song that I think is Payback that I don't really care for. It's like one song.
Payback. I don't like. I playing on
fire, bro.
Yeah,
fire, bro.
I was just playing on the way over. I don't like.
So go. Let's go through the track list. The track list from one. Back at It. I feel like he set the tone immediately with that. The beat
selection on this album is crazy,
and it's crazy.
I was like, nah. I was like, he picked top tier beats,
and it show you
every one,
and it show you his honestly, it show you his talent, because with under pressure, with the doubters, you got people in this corner that's really not in this corner no more. And as far as industry, as far as production, he did this no features at all. You know,
I don't know if I would say doubters, only because I don't think anyone questioned his musical ability. I don't think anyone was like, Gunna can't make good music anymore. I think it was just like
stepping away for the situation.
It was the situation that makes people like look at him differently.
Correct.
I don't think anyone ever questioned whether now. Same thing with R. Kelly. Like, it's not that R. Kelly's not great,
right? But also, and that's the thing that's going on now. That's kind of the conversation, because you got one side is just like, I'm civilian. I don't really look into that. Even if you can say he's wrong, you can still enjoy his music and separate the music and the artist from the person. And then also we do it for so many other things. We listen up to shoot 'em up, bang bang every day. People killing each other. The same thing happening in the community. We pick and choose who we want to support. So as an artist, you can separate. And all our favorite artists, they have done something personally. Yeah. But as an artist, and that music, man, he talented, bro.
I don't think I question whether or not the album's gonna be good. That's why I have a problem playing it. Like, I was never.
Yeah, facts.
I was never that invested in Gunna to the point where I was like, yeah, if he did this on 30, that's wild. But at the same time, I'm also under the impression that like, all rappers are liars. That's what
Correct.
they do.
That's true too.
Whether it's lying about that or just exaggerating like their bars, that's the name of the game. The name of the game is making me sound cooler than I actually am.
And one of the main things about Gunna, his music and his rap, is more so like fly guy talk, and it's like more, it's a certain type of aura that goes around with his music being played. It's not like off of, it's not no negative really image within his music. It's kind of like a chill vibe music. Man, he delivered.
Nah, yeah, this album's tough.
He delivered.
This album's like
Cash is one of my favorite. Rodeo Drive is my favorite song.
Drive.
F You Mean is that. Bottom. Like the first 7 to 8 songs can be in a museum, and I don't care. You say I'm gassing. I promise you, it's just the vibe that he gives, bro.
It's like that, man.
It's really like that.
And I was in the gym playing. I was like, I was like, dang, these beats. Like,
he going crazy.
Like he didn't pick a single bad beat.
A single beat, bro. And a lot of people been, discussing like Weezy, because he's usually his main producer. But that's why I feel like this is more impressive. Even though he's super talented, he showed you, look here, I can drop 50 with nobody here. You know what I'm saying? I do this, man. Like flawless album for me.
The second album I've heard this year with no features that was really good. The first one was Jack Harlow's album. And then there was this one. What else did I listen to? Killer Mike's album is good.
Oh, you remember I sent, bro, Michael, really Killer Mike destroyed that album, bro.
Killer Mike's album is really good. I only heard it once, but Killer Mike's album is really good.
Very good, bro. I heard it, like, let's listen to that.
I like Killer Mike, but I'm not like the biggest Killer Mike fan.
Me too.
I've never gone to, like, I got a couple songs that I know how nice he is. I always know him, but I've never, like, but I don't know, something told me. I think you said it in there.
That Killer, bro.
Let me listen to that.
I was just listening to it late night. I just was just scrolling through. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro. Scientists and engineers, like from the intro, and I like the content. And that Thug is on that album. That song is fire. It's just the content which Killer Mike brung. And also you can tell the production. Your boy No ID was in that. You know what I'm saying?
I was expecting more old school type of stuff. So it's always good when the older guys get some of the. I wouldn't say, because none of those guys except for Black are really young, but they're not of his generation. It's always good to see stuff like that, but it's just Atlanta supporting Atlanta.
For sure. And then there was a lot of Atlanta in it. From Outkast, from Future, from Thug, from CeeLo Green. Yeah. Man, great. I didn't expect to see certain people on. I didn't expect to see Currency on there, or Ty Dolla $ign, or even Thug. Like, I didn't expect that from a Killer Mike album. And honestly, that's one of the best albums I heard this year. I think this Gunna album is by far, for me, the best album, because that's why it's tough to actually drop an album, because our attention span, as we got older, our attention span is just like, man, everything becomes playlist. Yeah. This song, you can just listen to this straight through. And what I like about the album is the transitioning from song to song. The transition from F You Mean to Rodeo to Bottom is crazy.
Somebody was just talking about that.
Was crazy, bro. It felt like the same song, but when you listen to it, I'm like, man, hey, yo.
I was just saying that my group chat on the way over here, like, yo, that transition, the transition was going.
Transition is stupid, bro. Like, stupid. So, like, for real, I look. I understand how you may think we got the gangsters out here, you got people in the street life can look at him in a certain way. Like we just said, you can't take anything away from his talent. I don't care what you say. Because it's been so much debacle and debates. Like, oh, I want to listen to him. I seen so many like TikToks. It's hilarious because you got a certain street dude like I can't do it, and then he sneak and go listen to it. And like, nah, this Joan fire, bro. This Joan fire. He really dropped the album of the year, bro.
Go play the album.
That, bro, exactly.
You was directly involved,
come on now.
Or unless you were like a product of snitch, like you've been negatively affected by snitching, then go play the album.
Yeah, I mean, music is music, bro. Music is music. Like I said, we move the goalposts for anybody else. All right, and to segue off, Lord have mercy. More information, man. Adam Silver, he vowed, all right, to really put some consequences on Ja Morant after the NBA Finals. All right, he didn't want to shed a light on that while the NBA Finals was going on, but you could have said this. You could have just said this. Ja Morant gets 25 games next season.
He's going to learn nothing.
At all. And
he's not gonna learn anything.
And what
if I did hear he's probably gonna lose around $50 million through all of this, but it's like I don't think 25. He's not gonna learn anything. He did this within a span of 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did he do that, he's taking no accountability. Like he literally he said it was a toy gun. Like, are you serious? Now we're hearing reports that they're saying that his team feels like they're being targeted by the NBA. Like, so it's not
crazy.
just him. All of y'all stupid. So
exactly. And that's a part of the problem. To your point,
he's not gonna learn anything through this. I'm telling you.
And I got mad at people getting upset about Shannon Sharpe and like other people viewing him, but also people are just trying to hold him accountable for his actions. It's part of being a man, but also it's part of being in the limelight in which you are. You're gonna be criticized, and I don't feel like a lot of people that some people may take it in a further direction and try to minuscule, Ja Morant. But a lot of people are trying to teach him. You know what I'm saying? These are teaching moments. At the end of the day, this is self-inflicting wounds. Yep. So it's not like nobody can sit here and talk about it. Nah, this is something that happened, and it's in the limelight. It's in the social media. That's who you are. You are a $200 million player. Respectfully, you really are that. You're a great player, but the off-court actions, like somebody got to be able to tell you something.
There's too many examples of people fumbling this, man. There's too many examples throughout history of people fumbling this opportunity, whether through drugs, through being incarcerated, through weed, through just whatever. Like, there's too many examples of people fumbling situations like this.
And to that point, the NBA.
Like, do you want to be one of those on that list of people of who could have been? Do you want to be that guy on Twitter and say, show me greatness that didn't reach his peak, and I got to put you up there because you sitting in jail because you did something dumb?
And then the 25 games is like a slap in the face to a lot of the other NBA players because the NBA PA, the Players Association, they're upset.
I'll be mad too.
Like, if this was David Stern, bro, this man might have missed 2 years. He might have missed 2 seasons. I understand Adam Silver. You can tell he's like a players commissioner, understandably, and that's a good thing. But also in these certain situations, it's kind of like a bad thing because you're picking and choosing.
Yep.
Based on his status, based on who he is, you're picking and choosing because he's the next face of the NBA potentially. So it's a lot of ad dollars, a lot of dollars endorsements that go into it.
My thing with that is people bring that up, and yes, Ja Morant is the face of Memphis. He's one of the youngest stars in the league, but the league has a lot of great superstars worth watching.
True too.
And guess what? The draft is coming up in a few nights. The next dude that could be you could be drafted in the next couple of nights. Like the league has moved on from Michael Jordan. The league has moved on from Kobe Bryant. The league has moved on from Dirk Nowitzki. It's moved on from Shaq, Dwayne Wade. And
it's always the next person.
It will move on from LeBron James too when his time is up. It's already starting to do that, even though he's in the league. Like, so don't ever think that it can't be, can't be replaced, or you are who you are, and it's just going to be like that. Like, there are plenty of young stars in the league worth watching. Jason Tatum, Luka. I can't even say
Donovan Mitchell. You got a lot of it's so
Devin
many.
Booker.
Yep.
Right? There's plenty of new young superstars in the league that's taking over, that's becoming the face. Joker. So don't ever think that you can't be replaced.
Correct.
Like that.
Everybody replaced.
The draft is coming up. The next you is right around the corner.
For sure is.
And they already talking about this Victor.
Wemby. And then you got your boy Scoot Henderson. It's talent out here, like you said. Like, the game is elevated.
The game will move on from you the same way it's moved on from the greatest players of all time. That's the
next man up.
So definitely don't think that you can't be replaced or be out the league and the league need all right. Don't think that.
They don't need you. They don't need you. Like I said, Adam Silver, man, you could have waited for that because that does nothing. But at the end of the day, we anxious to see him play. We just don't want him seeing him in no mess. Like, he's too talented. And on to better news, J. Cole becomes part owner of the Charlotte Hornets after MJ, the legendary GOAT MJ, has stepped down from his owner roles, and now he bought. But he had a majority. Well, yes, he has a minority stake, J. Cole, but.
No, MJ too. He kept the minority stake. He just sold majority.
Oh yes, correct. Yeah, absolutely. He still has a small stake. But from where he got it to where it is now, man, it's nothing but black excellence. That's definitely something to be talked about because he was the only majority owner black majority owner ever in the NBA. And really just kudos to that franchise. Hopefully they elevate. You know, MJ is a legend on the court, but a lot of people question his owner skills and drafting. But you know, it's like Hugh was just saying, you just really, especially in the draft, you just never know what type of player you're gonna get, and everybody's replaceable. So you know, just depending on who you draft, it's really tough because he's drafted some potential stars, but they just didn't pan out.
Yeah, off the court issues. LaMelo Ball, look what he doing. Freaking PJ Washington,
right?
The other dude that got issues.
I know you're talking about. Yep, the Miles Bridges.
Yeah, like
you right though.
There was some talent on that team. They all just bozos.
The decisions. Yeah, that's what it boiled down to.
Are important. You know, and Memphis doesn't have a vet on their team. Mm-hmm. They don't have enough vets on their team.
You ain't lying. Either the Hornets. So we shall see where that goes. But shout out to J. Cole as well. All right, this is a question I wanted to ask you, the viewers, my brother. All right, why is this so? All right, before social media, Olive Garden, Red Lobster, and Cheesecake Factory, those were the go-to places. What do you think changed? Because people look at it different now. More options, but
more options in the fact that you can now see more options. I think because of the times and because of social media, mm-hmm. you know, everything is about being visual, and so new restaurants go out of their way to make sure that not only is the food good, but they're aesthetically pleasing.
Correct.
And so because they're aesthetically pleasing, when they put it on social media, it looks a certain way. Red Lobster is Red Lobster. It's Olive Garden. It's Olive Garden. Mm-hmm. I don't think they've gone out of their way. Mm-hmm. Cheesecake Factory doesn't get a bad look. I think people still go there, but I don't think they go because they always look like an excellent restaurant. I think those
it's not even look at it no more. It's like you know what I'm saying. Like I said in the beginning, it's like they look at that like, oh yeah, that's peasant. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's a perception thing. It's a perception.
Olive Garden is still hit probably more than a lot of these places
I've only
too.
Been to Olive Garden like one
Red Lobster biscuits. Come on, alone,
really,
bro,
really good.
Alone. Like I go there just for that. The Cheesecake Factory, like you said, I don't think it's out. You know, not
Cheesecake
popular.
Factory still looks like an upper echelon place.
Yes,
you know
it does.
It's about the
aesthetic. It is true.
And social media helps with that because everything's about aesthetic. It's about.
It's true too. That's facts.
Obviously, you want the food. The food being good is what's more important because I'd rather go to a cheap place with really good food than an expensive place with really good food. Mm-hmm. But again, everybody.
And to be fair, that's why these places were solid places to eat.
But everybody's into posting where they're at.
Correct too.
And how it looks.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like they want it means something to them to say that they're at Ruth Chris.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true too. Exactly.
The food is like, but does the food actually hit that well?
And that's the problem. That's the problem. And we going like to what you're saying. That it's more so going for the aesthetic and what you see on social media. So it's like the marketing and promotion too.
They don't have bad food.
Correct. They don't. Exactly. They don't have bad food. They really don't. I can't really name anything on the menu that's really bad from none of these places.
They don't have bad food at all. It's a look thing. Everything's about a look.
More the aesthetics. Boy, like y'all lost your mind.
I've been in the
we used to go to the
club box on a Monday Night Football game, and these two girls sitting next to us, they were just there, just Instagramming and whatnot, not even looking at the games. Like, y'all not really here for the game. Y'all here to just make it.
Absolutely.
See that you're like where you're at watching the game.
Mm-hmm. Correct. And then you remember back in the day, we used to go to Pizza Hut, like, and sit in the Pizza Hut. That's when Pizza Hut just had the dining in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are still solid places to eat. But I get what you're saying. It's all about the look, man. All about the look. All right, question of the day. We haven't done this in a while, so question of the day. I felt like this was a good question. Does genius mean smart? All right, does genius mean smart? And I had to pull up even the definition. So, genius is a person who is intelligent or creative, either generally or in some particular respect. And smart is learned information, and I think genius is created information. I feel like they hit that on the nail. I believe that's true. I don't think they're the same.
I don't think they're the same either. Because Kanye West has said a lot of dumb things, but he is a genius.
That's a perfect example.
A lot of genius things as well.
That's a perfect and that's a perfect example. You can be a creative genius in whatever field you're in. You can be a creative genius. That does not make you genuinely smart.
R. Kelly couldn't read.
Right.
Or at least not read very well.
No, right. Even to that, and even
a musical genius.
Remember when they used to talk about Floyd? But he's a genius in his craft. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that was
Every
definitely a
move
good
that
question.
he made.
No, yeah, absolutely.
changed boxing
It
and
changed
stuff like that,
boxing, bro. Shoot, he was getting paid like 300, 400, 500 million a fight. That's genius. That's genius. That's for sure. You got so many
And he
examples.
was getting the other guy the same check basically. But he fought him. Like,
Yeah, facts.
you fight Floyd Mayweather, you gonna have financial.
You getting that? You getting paid?
Set.
You getting
Whether
paid?
you win or lose.
Yeah, it's so. I feel like there's so many examples of that. Like people that have a genius in whatever they do in their craft, and creative genius as well too. But it's just like genuinely smart. Probably not the smartest, because a lot of people that we, even though these are like stories that we've come up to know, but even to like the Bill Gates, to the Steve Jobs, you always hear about them dropping out of college, and not saying that they weren't smart, but they were more so genius in what they wanted to do and accomplish creatively wise. It had to just have anything to do with just being generally smart. So I feel like that's a good question.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, because I was like, man, I feel like, because I seen it pop up, I'm like, genius, does genius really mean smart? Because, we kind of correlate the two. But no, I think genius is more so creative, and I think smart is definitely a different type of aspect. All right? But let's get on to this. All right? I want to know your best standout actor and actresses performances. All right, of all time, we're going to choose 5. This is our draft. All right, let's get to it. You ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, see. Finally. Finally got it. All right. So my first, I got to do it. My first is Denzel Washington, Malcolm X.
All right.
Outstanding movie. For real.
Give me Denzel and Training Day.
All right, Denzel Training Day. That's a good one. I feel like both of the first ones had to be Denzel. All right, the heavyweight.
I don't really know what I'm doing after that.
I'm gonna say Samuel Jackson, Coach Carter. I can go anywhere catalog with Samuel and Denzel, but Coach Carter, standout movie. Like one of the most outstanding movies I've ever seen in my life. Not just being a sports movie. It kind of taught you his coaching taught you about life and the journey of life. Fire movie.
Those parents were really upset. He wanted those kids to have a seat.
Right. Okay, yeah, and setting expectations for kids as you should. Facts. That.
The movie wasn't all that, but the performance made the movie great. So I'm gonna go where Jamie Foxx is Ray.
Oh my God, you took mine. Nah, you bugging. Ray was a good movie. Ray was fantastic.
Go watch it again. I'm telling you, Jamie Foxx is Jamie. I'm telling you.
And that was on my list.
He was that good. I'm telling you.
Because Ray is
the movie itself is like, because I've only seen the movie a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
The movie itself is long and it's like, but
his performance,
he's that good.
Yeah,
like
his performance. I'm gonna say Tupac Juice, like Tupac Juice for sure. And I still feel like to this day, if Tupac was alive, allegedly, we don't know. But if Tupac was, if Tupac was alive, I feel like he would be one of the greatest actors ever, because he was on that path, and I feel like he would have left music behind a little earlier in his career, because when he started, even just with Juice, it gave him that look, that certain image, and it turned him to that person too as well. Like Bishop, that's an all-time character right there for me.
I gotta go with GOAT. Well, he's my GOAT. Give me Will Smith.
I knew he was gonna say it.
Pursuit of Happiness.
All right, that's a good one. I was thinking about having that on my list. You took the Ray one from me, but I'm gonna do 4, just because this is my favorite movie of all time. Heath Ledger, Dark Knight.
Ooh.
Heath Ledger, Dark Knight. The Joker, like that image of the Joker, I feel like it's so many different Jokers. Don't get it twisted, but that image just stands out, and it's crazy because it was really one movie. You would think he was in multiple movies, or Dark Knight, or even Batman movies. Heath Ledger, he destroyed that role, and that kind of destroyed him like as a person too as well. It's a lot of these actors that get into these roles that kind of like it transformed them into that real person. Your 5th one tough, huh?
I'm on 4.
Oh yeah, you're on 4. I'm on 5 after this.
I don't think it gets when you talk about perfect casting, I don't think it gets better than the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
If I could change anybody, it would probably be the Hulk, only because Edward Norton was their Hulk first, and I liked his Hulk better. But I'm gonna go with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
That's
I don't
a good
think
one.
anybody. I think they picked the perfect person to play Tony Stark.
I like that one.
Just go back and watch any of those movies. They hit the nail on the head for every single person in Marvel, even the ones that are being played right now, from Thanos to Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther to the Guardians of the Galaxy. But especially the main Avengers, they hit the nail on the head for every single person that they pick. Chris Evans is a perfect Captain America.
Yep.
Chris Hemsworth is a perfect
Thor. Yeah.
And Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark.
That's a perfect. You ain't that was a sleeper right there. Like I ain't really think about it, but Robert Downey Jr. and he's a great actor in general.
Yes.
Oh man, this is tough. I wanted to add him in there, but I got to. Come on, I don't got Will Smith on there, and I was going to say Jamie Foxx Ray, but since you said that, I'm gonna say Will Smith, and it was debating between these two because these are one of my two favorite movies, but I'm gonna say Will Smith. I'm gonna say Ali. Like Ali, he cultivated Ali in a different type of aspect. The other one I was thinking about is I Am Legend, because I Am Legend is still one of my favorite movies. But King Richard. But like he does a amazing job with those certain roles and embodying their character. Ali, he killed Ali. Like he would, if you were just born and you just growing up, you would think that would really was Ali. He embodied Ali differently. That's kind of how I envision Jamie Foxx Ray too. And I'm gonna do an honorable mention for an actress too.
I do need to have an actress.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do an honorable mention. We can include that.
I need to have an actress.
Cause I wanted to add that last one.
I need an actress.
Yeah, I want to see what direction you go in the actress.
Gosh, this is tough. There's
so many.
There's so many in my head.
So many.
I'm gonna go with a sleeper. Only because she was two people. She was two people who are iconic to this day. Give me Regina King as Huey and Riley. Yeah.
I like that.
Give me Regina King as Huey and Riley.
And even though if it's not a movie, I would still accept that, because she don't get her just due credit. She does, but she doesn't. Regina King is amazing. So I respect that one. And it's like it says performances. It doesn't just say movies. So that's a performance.
She ended up playing both of their voices, and both of those guys are still like, they're still mentioned today.
Correct.
Huey and Riley are like one of the most iconic duos in like TV.
In TV history, not even just in cartoon.
So many moments, so many quotable moments. They're polar opposites, but it's like they just go together. And the fact that Regina King both of them is great.
When I found that out, I was like, bro, she's magnificent. It don't even make no sense. And my honorable mention, I had to add in here. I was going to say it, but I kind of forgot. But legend, icon, Angela Bassett. What love got to do with it? Come on now. If you know, you know. Angela Bassett. And still looking like she 30 today.
My honorable mention would have been Adam Sandler's Reign Over Me.
Ooh.
A lot of people don't know about that movie.
Adam Sandler and a lot of movies.
Don Cheadle and Adam Sandler. But that's the movie, like, a lot of people think, because even though Adam Sandler's a legend, he's funny, people think he can't act. He can only play that. I'm telling you, watch Reign Over Me. It's him and Don Cheadle. Like, it's the complete opposite of any type of role you've ever seen Adam Sandler play. Even from, what's the joint he did with the diamonds and he died?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but like,
yes.
Reign Over Me. It's got Don Cheadle in it, Jada Pinkett's in it, Adam Sandler's in it. Emotional film, very emotional film. Man, like his performance was top tier. So I'm gonna go. Honorable mention Adam Sandler's Reign Over Me, and also give me John Coffey in The Green Mile. Shout out to Michael Clark Duncan, his performance as John Coffey. Rest in peace to him. Yeah,
that's a good one.
He was amazing. He was phenomenal in there.
All right, so we'll go over our list again. All right, best standout actor and actresses performance. All right. First, I had Denzel, Malcolm X. Second, I had Samuel, Coach Carter. Third, I had Tupac, Juice. Fourth, I had Heath Ledger, Dark Knight. And fifth, I had Will Smith, Ali.
My number one pick, I took Denzel Washington in Training Day. I took Jamie Foxx as Ray, my number two. My third slot, I took Will Smith in The Pursuit of Happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I took Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. Number four, and for my fifth pick, I took Regina King as Huey and Riley in The Boondocks.
I like that one. That one's going low key sleep over on me on that one because that was a very, very good one. All right. So y'all let us know. Team Leek, Team Hugh. All right. Best standout actor and actresses performances. All right. And lastly, the infamous Would You Rather. Would you rather be a thrill seeker or a relaxation seeker?
I'd rather be a thrill seeker. I think I'm already a relaxation seeker. But I'm always looking for something fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it just sucks when you can't find the people to do it with you.
Correct.
So I'd rather be a thrill seeker.
I want to say thrill seeker for sure. But like where I'm going into my life, like more so relaxation seeker for me now. Like I'm at that point where like, and even though I'm still young, I'm 28. I feel like I've done so much in the past as far as thrills, as far as going out, as far as doing certain things. I still have, and God willingly, more life to live in that regard. And hopefully so get some more, seek more thrills. But I'm just more so like relaxation now. I want like to chill, I want to massage, want to do something like picnics. Just like in regards to what I'm doing, it's just more so like a chill vibe, Cause like I'm even in this aspect, I like younger. I used to like love going out in the clubs, being in a certain scene. Just like and thrills can be multiple different things. Like you going bungee jumping or something like that. Just some extravagant adventures and different things of that nature. I've done most of those things, so it's just like now I'm just in the place where I'm just more so relaxation, chill vibe. Yeah, I think so. Y'all let us know on that one. Are you, or would you rather be a thrill seeker or a relaxation seeker? All right. Hey, you already know the Faison View podcast Thursday 5 p.m. Make sure you go shop at Color Power. Hey, this Sunday we got a special episode coming to Patreon. All right, coming to Patreon. Rihanna versus Beyonce. All right. Me and my cuz Morg, we doing it. So make sure you guys vote.
Because I'm preaching it this Sunday. So after service.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I won't
be there,
but
Absolutely. So, hey, this gonna be one for the books right here. I need all the ladies participating. Make sure you go get that Patreon. I'll have that on the screen for you as well. All right, it's only $3 a month. Make sure you tap into the Patreon so you get to see the exclusive episodes. All right, entertainment, and also this verse is coming up. Hey, Rihanna, Beyonce, y'all let us know.
That's gonna be interesting.
We got the Navy versus the Beehive.
Who's Rihanna?
I'm Rihanna.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be interesting.
I'm Rihanna. Trust me, I got heat.
Listen, she's got 13 number one hits.
Heat. I'm telling y'all, like it's Beyonce for sure. I'm not getting it twisted, but I got 25 mega hits from Rihanna. And like even though we split up in category, I got something for each category. This gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. So yeah, we gonna be. Hey, tune in. Make sure you go vote as well. The poll will be there, and make sure you get on that Patreon. All right. Another amazing episode of the Faison View podcast. We out of here, y'all.